What's up, YouTubers? So today I'm going to be reviewing a product. I saw this on Facebook, YouTube. I watched a lot of different tutorials and I wanted to do my own. So I decided that seeing it everywhere that I really wanted it. And the cool thing about it is if it doesn't work for what it's advertised as, I can give it to my daughter to play with her Barbies. The only problem that I have with doing that is the fact that my daughter likes to sneak around and do things, but what kid doesn't? So I know that one day I'm going to go into her room and she's going to put water in it from the bathroom and it's just going to be a big mess. So I'm going to really have to figure out how I'm going to say, Kaylee, you cannot do that. So I hopped on Wish, and one of the first things that I saw that really caught my attention, wasn't looking for it, was this guy. So today we're going to be trying this. I went live on Facebook because I already tried it. So on my beauty page, which is Brian's Beauty, I did a first impression live. So I'm going to do a video for you guys so you guys can see my personal opinion on this guy. So it didn't come with directions, nor did it come with batteries. But if you look on the bottom, it's got a place for you to unscrew it and add 2 AAA batteries and using a little tiny screwdriver. So I had already done this and I went ahead and filled up a cup of water. I have my cleanser, which I'll be using the Gentle Bubble Glam Glow Daily Conditioning Cleansers. We'll use that. And I'm going to put in, I guess, I wash my stuff religiously. So this is the dirtiest one that I have, and I think I used it for like a concealer once. So I had already washed the other one. So that was the finished result on the one that I went Facebook Live with. Now this is the actual Beauty Blender. Love this thing. It is my favorite. It is definitely worth the investment because this one that I got from, I'm not gonna say where because it was free, but still a lot of people, I'm squeezing and you can see the difference between a Beauty Blender. It's very bendable, you can move it around, versus the Leading, which is very hard, and it feels like you're punching your face as if this is like a dream. So it's definitely worth it. I use it every day. And you guys, just a little quick tip, change your Beauty Blenders out every 3 months, because once you clean it and clean it and clean it and clean it, it's kind of like a mascara. You use it for 3 months and then you buy another one, unless you're like me with a lot. So anyways, I have a bowl so that I can empty it. It does come with a drain, so once you get done, you'll be able to, pull out the water. For me and my experience with this, I don't know if maybe I may try to tighten them and see if that helps maybe. But I think it might have been this little area that was doing it. So let's see. All I know is for me it was leaking a little bit. So I'm going to put down a little microfiber towel. Even though the little tablecloth I have going on down here, as you guys can see, I can wash it off. It's not that big of a deal. So I do have a towel down. So let me pull you guys down just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So there we go. All right, so first what I'm gonna do is, and I hear that we're gonna do a brush too. I contoured with this one, so this would be the easiest way to see. So I will do a brush and I will do the little beauty sponge. So I'm gonna add water to it. Make sure it's off. Before I do that, you might wanna attach this to its proper place. It did not come with directions, so we're all gonna learn together. So we're gonna add some water to this. I may have put too much, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna add my cleanser. Do a little squirt of that. I'm trying to make it to where you guys can really see what I'm doing, so that works. Perfect. Perfecto. Not really. Let's bring you down some more. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on and let it get to spinning so that it mixes all of it, so we just don't have random clumps. So once that gets done mixing, I mean, it does work. All right, so I'm gonna put my sponge in there. I may have put too much water. So as a quick fix, we can drain it into the bowl, like so. Bring it down just a little bit. All right, then we'll attach that back, close it, and start. And it's going. So we shall wait and see. I'm not sure how long they keep this going, but I'm assuming 2 minutes. So we're gonna sit here for about 2 minutes. Dun, 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 dun. I have not tried a brush yet, so I'm super excited to try that and see if it works. It's getting a little slower, but it could be because I use cheap batteries. And it's getting a little slower. Okay, so that obviously. All right, now it's going faster. So I'm gonna turn it around and see if that will work. Keep the lid open maybe. So I am finding that if you hold the sponge halfway out, that it will rotate more rather than putting the whole thing in there. And I'm guessing, like, because it's such a weak product, and I don't think it's actually made for this kind of thing, but the sponge gets heavy once it, you know, obtains all that water. So if you hold it, you can feel it spinning and it's doing its thing. So I'm gonna stop it and I'm gonna squeeze it out. I'm actually gonna squeeze it over here into this bowl that I used previously. So we're gonna try this again. I didn't use too much soap. It got stuck at the bottom. Maybe we'll see how this works. All right, so we are going to squeeze it nice and tight. All right, so we all saw what it looked like before, and this is my after. I'm sure I could do it a little bit longer, but let's face it, I don't want to. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't work, but I don't think it's meant for what they were advertising it for. But I still have it running, so we're gonna put in a brush and see how well it cleans the brush. So I'm gonna keep the water that I had. I'm gonna add a little bit more and then let it spin. All right, so you definitely have to hold it. See if I can get the bristles to work in there. It's not actually do better with brushes. You see it bubbling. Let me turn it to the side so maybe you can see it better. And I'm just gonna dip it in the clean water just so you guys can see. Squeeze it out. Do a little dab. And it actually did pretty well, considering. Yeah. So I feel like just with this, I'm gonna turn it off. And we'll go ahead and empty it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour that water out. Come on. You guys have to forgive me. I'm a little all over the place all the time. All right, so in my personal opinion on this, it's the same one that I gave in my live video on Facebook. The only way that I would recommend buying this product would be to buy it from Wish, because you're going to spend half the money. It came about 2 weeks early. It wasn't technically supposed to be here until July 10th. And today is, let's see, I forget. Today is the 28th. So it came about 2 weeks early. If you're looking for something to clean your beauty blenders, your beauty sponges, your brushes, I recommend the old-fashioned way. I made a video. I do all of my videos just about on live, just because they're easier, but I'm getting into the whole YouTube thing and learning how to edit and, you know, things of that nature. But I recommend doing it the way that you are doing it now. I found in a video that I watched, because I was running out of options to clean my brushes that were working. So I found one, and you don't need anything. You can spend as much money as you want, but you take any shampoo that you use your hand as a washboard. Even though I have a mat, sometimes I like using the mat, sometimes I just like using my hand just to get it done. But it works just as well. You fold up a towel, always make sure the end is up and the bristles are down, just to make sure that your brushes don't mess up the glue or the bristles or anything like that. So that's your safest bet, is that way. But that works a lot better for me. And I do the same thing with my brushes or my beauty blenders, except I like using a cleanser on these. I know you use brushes on your face, but just in this particular item, I like using my, not even just this one is a good one, but I don't like using my cleansing stuff for that, even though I got it on my BoxyCharm. But I like using a facial cleanser. Doesn't matter whatever you want, your preference. You can use shampoo if you want to. But it's just easier to rub it on your hand, squeeze it, wait until the water goes clean, and that's it. Let it dry. I don't think this was intended for cleaning your products or you know what I mean. I think this is more of a novelty item. This would be super cute, supervised for my daughter to play with her Barbies, to have a little Barbie washing machine in her Barbie house. That would be perfect. What I might do is take out the batteries. Hey, I'm a mom. I don't want to go in there and find that the wood is all soggy and messed up because of a novelty item. I do think that if you want to try it, you should order it off of Wish. Don't pay more than $4 for it. It's not worth it. That's just my personal opinion, and who knows, it could be a knockoff, but I don't really know how that would be a knockoff. It worked, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to. So if you guys like this, give my video a thumbs up. I'm still in the process of learning how to make YouTube videos and edit and all of that good stuff. So yeah, hang around, go on my journey, and we'll do this together. If there's anything that you guys want to recommend that I do, you want me to do a review on things, I like to find the best of the cheap. That is my goal. I have a lot of expensive products, and I also have a lot of not expensive products that work better than. So if you have any dupes that you would like for me to find or anything in that nature, let me know, and I'll do a video on it for you, just for you. So just message me, comment below, like, subscribe, hit the bell, all those jazzy things. And if you have any tips on how to edit videos, please feel free to let me know. I will take constructive criticism. What I will not take is harassment or just negative. I will not take any kind of negative feedback. But just let me know. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks for watching.